Good to meet you.
Okay, pleasure to meet
And
you.
your name is?
Andre Ferguson.
Andre
All
Ferguson.
right, pleasure to meet you.
A reverend running for D.C. City Council, an award-winning music producer, a music label executive, a hip-hop legend with his band,
Dictionary doesn't know the meaning of friends.
and a U.S. Congresswoman whose home district includes Hollywood and West L.A., gathered to see how to help Christian hip-hop thrive and survive with the help of money, the U.S. Congress, and the U.S. Senate.
What we're trying to do through our entertainment caucus is to be a conduit. And through having these kinds of discussion, then we could do resolutions on the floor, the U.S. House and the Senate. We can even do legislation. But we need to get our voices out, and we need a better understanding.
I started looking at, the types of music that I was producing, and started looking at my children, and, most of y'all who have children, you know how much love you feel when they first come into this world. It really changed my views of what I was doing, and also, I got involved with the church pretty heavily.
We want to be achievers.
Part of what Congresswoman Watson is referring to is giving music producers like Ferguson some financial help. While big money rap artists earn billions on the free market with gangster rap, those who produce clean music like Ferguson that doesn't promote sex or violence struggle. Although money certainly helps that struggle, a music executive, legendary rapper Kurtis and his band, the Trinity, they all say the way to make clean music mainstream begins with
the music. It starts with the music. That's how you bring it to the masses, and support.
To bring this to the masses, you have to have some good product. You have to make your stuff comparable to what else is out there that's in the masses. So the production has to have the quality. You have to have the concise editing and just the fidelity of a real good sounding song that's going to compete and combat with all the rest of the stuff that's out there.
What we do with Christian hip hop, how we trying to do to get it out there is we just go out there and do it like the old school hip hop used to do, man. We just take it to the streets, man, have fun with it, and we just go out there and speak the gospel of Jesus Christ, man. Try to encourage people, say that you got a hope and you got a future out here, that God has great things for you. So, man, we just trying to get out there and reach the people, just like how the early hip hop days when they weren't getting much radio play or much TV play. Well, we just go and hit the streets with it, or we hit the churches, or just wherever we can go and minister where people like hip hop, and we got an opportunity to present the gospel to them. So that's what we do with Christian hip hop.
To get the buy-in is pretty easy. Most of the tracks or the music itself that they're using for the holy hip hop or the Christian hip hop are created by producers who are actually doing both sides, like a Rodney Jerkins, who's a dark child. He's doing tracks for both Kiki Shared, who's on the gospel side, as well as like artists like Janet Jackson and those guys on the secular side.
You need people who are, at the forefront. You need your pioneers to come out and actually draw the people in, and they say, "Oh my God, did you know that Prince is doing a holy hip hop record?" So we need our superstars to come up and support this thing, and then, like I said before, we need the support of the government, because this is something that the government needs to get behind and get it out to the kids.
We need people to support the artist and the music. The more the music is out there, the more you get to hear it, the more you get to appreciate it.
Today they met in an underground meeting room just steps from the U.S. Capitol. Their meeting had been planned long in advance. Ironically, that meeting was scheduled the day after another legend, whose star lies back in Congresswoman Diane Watson's home district, died.
It's hard to even say Michael Jackson because it was just such a shock.
Watson says the death of the King of Pop and the international response only underscores the impact of music and entertainment on the world, its people, and our children, and that government, in its role as a safety net, should help artists that are producing clean music.
If we can tie all of this and the spiritual piece that came forth today, how to take the latest genre, the hip-hop and combine it with the spiritual message, really brings us together as a world, as a planet, as a globe. Our entertainment caucus is a conduit for that kind of thing. We should not get out in front of the industry with our laws. We want to be sure that what the industry needs and the laws we make go hand in hand to better what we produce in America.
It's time for change, it's time for change, it's time for change.